Hi, I'm Kat, and this is today's tarot. Sorry I missed you guys the last couple of days. I've been juggling a couple different things in my life. My phone died, and I'm getting ready to move, and so there's been a lot of things that just kind of came right into my days that had to be handled, and they were super practical matters, so I apologize for missing you guys for the last couple of days. The opening card that we have for today is the Three of Wands. This is telling us that we have some kind of project or something that we are engaging with, that we're starting, but we have some hesitancy or some reluctance. And the message in this card is to move forward because help is on the way. Don't doubt yourself. Don't hesitate just because you don't know exactly what it's going to look like. Part of the joy of the journey and the experience is actually the experience itself. So step into the experience. Help will show up as it's needed. The challenge that we have for today is the Seven of Cups. So this is, partially related to what I was just saying, is that we have all these different ideas of what can come based on what we're stepping toward. It's a matter of having some illusions in the matter of the heart, and a question of what do we want to reach to, right? Which cup of these cups do we feel called to drink from and to put into our hand? We can choose that based on where we put our attention and also what our ultimate wish is. And that can be a challenge because sometimes it can be overwhelming, feeling like we have a lot of different choices. And so I encourage you to actually listen to your heart. It will give you feedback in a lot of different situations. If you've ever found yourself joining with someone you haven't seen in a really long time, or going down and meeting your pet after a long day, and you can actually get the sensation in your heart of something opening and something warming and something, feeling kind of warm and fuzzy. That's like that statement, feeling warm and fuzzy, where that statement comes from. You actually feel it in your heart, and that can help guide you as far as which cup you want to actually put in your hand. And then also the way we can get through the challenge is the Lover's card. And this is a card ruled by Mercury, and it's all about communications. Talk to the people that you need to talk to and you feel called to have exchange and communication with, and consider where that impetus and desire for communication comes from. And it's calling us to make a decision in some way. Like, we have to choose a cup. We can't just sit there and look at them all and just stare at them and being overwhelmed by all these possibilities. It's important to take one into our hands and choose the one that we feel is going to give us the most mutual exchange. Also, being ruled by Mercury, it lends the question of how do we see things and how do we actually want to create our lives going forward. Mercury is joining with a lot of planets in Taurus right now, so we're about to undergo a good amount of change because Taurus is getting a grouping of planets, and we have a full moon that's going to be cycling around to give us a lot of reflection in that area of our lives. And this is going to be bringing a lot of change, which is good because it brings up opportunity. And so where do you feel called to move forward? Now, the overall energy that we have for today is the Emperor. This is another major arcana, and this is telling us that it's time. It's time to engage our own Mars energy and our own warrior type of energy of where we feel we need to act in our lives. Engage, make order out of the chaos, have a clear sight. If you need to go up a couple stories to look out a window to have a better perspective of the situation, to see what actually needs to be done and what is being called, like what you were being called dutifully to task, then do that. But today is the time, the day, and now is the time that we are actually engaging in life in a new way because we feel our own sense of will calling us to engage. And in that way, we are developing ourselves and finding a new power in our sense of self because we're showing up. So that is our reading for today. If you are interested in getting your own personal reading, please feel free to reach out to me and we will schedule some time for that. I send you so much love today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.